Today on Knights of Andar.
What is this place?
Come here to destroy a dark heart of the necromancer. We were just leaving when we saw this red mist, the Red Knight. My companions are still back there.
This is not what I remember.
Vampires not like all the foes. They attack not with just their swords and strike you down. They can change a man.
Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. Today's episode is Season 2, Episode 5. It is entitled, A Night to Remember. Last episode, we saved 680 knights from the zombies, from the dark heart that was underneath the red ruins. It was all thanks to the soul sight of Cole and the amazing crystal hammer of Hutch, and some ingenuity from the entire group. We rescued also Argon, King Argon, who died at the hands of Holgar back in Celestial War. And that was in the arena for the Queen. He now appears and runs with all the other knights. So does a paladin amongst those knights. And that's where we ended off last week. Guys, on a lighter note, as you can see behind me, for those just joining us, today is my birthday.
Yay.
And I've given everybody already a free reroll on me for my birthday. But that's not just it, because we also have donuts.
What?
So before, I polled the audience and saying, what should we do with the donuts for my birthday? So I'm thinking that what somebody said is the donuts today, if needed, can be used for a boost, a D6 roll, or it can be used for... Why so confused?
Like we eat a donut and we get it.
You have to eat the whole donut in 6 seconds.
God.
Oh,
6
seconds!
Oh my God.
Well, I didn't mean to rush to the ending there. But I did. If you want to live, you got to eat a donut and have entertainment.
It's great.
Tony knows entertainment.
That's hilarious. That is great.
This guy invented a 6-second donut.
6-second donut.
Don't chew.
Great.
Swallow.
It's not possible.
Oh, it's possible.
Start
Sure
with the
is.
hole in the
Come
center
on.
first.
People already took the best donuts. We're left with this.
Yeah, we already ate the ones we like. Now we got to eat whatever's left.
Right, that's the trick.
That's
Oh
the other,
my
that's
So
God.
you get a D6 roll on anything you want, or you can get some health. If it's for health, I'll make it 3D6.
Ooh.
Got to eat the donut in 6 seconds. If you do not, and this time I'm gonna say the 0 at the end, so we don't have a weird thing, because there's a lot of debate about that one episode where Rob and Dan were battling off, and I did say 0 at the end, and everyone is mixed because I think that Rob made it.
How it is.
But
You
Dan
think
is
we
not.
could do it in 6 seconds?
I don't know.
Try right now, like on the air. All of us pretend we have a donut. Let them
Go
count
ahead.
down. And
Pretend.
picture ourselves
Do it.
eating it.
Do it.
Go.
Ready? I'll count.
Yeah.
On Liam, Todd. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
No.
No way it's gonna work.
That looked accurate.
No way.
That was very much like the Office with Will Ferrell when he's juggling.
I don't think you were trying hard enough.
You gotta not chew.
Yeah,
You gotta
that's-
not chew. You just gotta,
Okay,
like,
let's
chug it down.
I suppose it's like a sponge too.
How about
like,
we'll raise it up?
10
Raise
seconds.
it up.
Give me 10 seconds.
We'll try 6. I'll try
Okay,
6.
We
I'll
don't want
do-
anybody to choke.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, someone's
it's good TV, but yeah.
We're gonna projectile all over the place. Oh, take it easy.
Everybody will clip it forever. We'll do 12 seconds.
That's more manageable. That I feel like, yeah.
That should be easy.
This feels like when I did the
That's
gallon
nothing.
challenge.
Come on, you should.
We're in a different realm than the other.
I
people
know,
on
right?
this
Is
show,
that
all right?
the issue? Is that the problem? I'm like, I gotta house it.
Some people have advantages, some people don't. Okay, guys. So that is what's happening on today's episode. Here we go. Let's get going here. All the knights run down the tunnel first.
Onward.
While they're running, Hutch, Craston, Cole stay behind, trying to bring as many knights through as they can. We now go over to the two Caddics, who are halfway down the tunnel, not really knowing where you're going, but all of a sudden you hear a lot of armored footsteps behind you. Definitely a lot more than your group. And you think only like maybe one or two people in your group are wearing armor, so something is wrong.
Am I with them as well?
At this moment, did you run right away?
I'm not sure, but I know I left the three of them.
No, yeah, you left
I'm
like
not sure if
halfway
I'm within
through, I
them.
think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
I don't think
Okay.
so.
So I'm with Thalen
Thalen's with you, right? And so is other Caddic.
and other Caddic.
Yeah.
Can we see anything down the tunnel?
It's really dark, so you can barely
Just
yeah.
into the black.
The Caddic that has Fragarach is the only light that you have.
All right. Let's just keep going for now. I don't know what's happening back there.
Okay, and you see the footsteps are getting closer to you.
All right. We're going to keep moving
going,
into
right?
the dark.
Okay, you keep moving. You're gonna roll a d6 for me. You're looking for a 5-6 to escape.
6.
Oh,
Whoa, baby.
Here's a question for you. Which Caddic found the escape?
Oh.
You can choose.
Which Caddic found the escape?
Which Caddic led the group to victory?
Paladin Caddic, because that's
Paladin
how I was
Caddic.
imagining it. Just in this moment, that's how I was being.
Okay.
So
You find an opening, and you crawl out, and it starts going up, and you're amongst the city somewhere, in between the buildings. Again, there's high dunes everywhere, and you just kind of crawl out. You see the light, and it's blinding at this point.
wow.
Other Caddic is with you. Thalen is with you, and then within about a minute later, Red Knights start running out towards the hole, and they see you, and they pull out their swords, and one of them is like, "Who are you?"
Stand easy, sir. I'm Lord Caddic. What? Where did you come from?
I do not know. What is this place?
It is come here to destroy a dark heart of the necromancer. We were just leaving when we saw this red mist of the Red Knight. My companions are still back there.
This is not what I remember.
This world is different.
I was in a great battle outside the Queen's Citadel in the Dark Forest. I was knocked down to the ground. I woke up here. Can you explain this to me?
That was a different time, different world, sir.
And what is this?
We are on another plane. Here, the necromancer seeks to achieve his final goal.
I do not understand any of this. They all start talking, trying to figure it out. More knights keep adding up, and they're all just like talking, discussing. It seems like 1 out of every 50 knights knows each other, and they link up and they start talking to each other. Eventually, you see William makes his way up, and I'll let you role play.
Caddic.
William, what happened? What's going on?
Do I know where
What?
these guys came from? Or they were...
You know as much as you know in real life, pretty much. You understand what's happening
Oh, okay.
to a point.
Okay.
Are these? Did they just appear from the mist?
I think somehow what Hutch was doing with the hammer, he like saved them.
And where are they now?
The soldiers, they're all over.
Oh, Cole, Hutch.
They
Where are the soldiers? Use your eyes, Caddic.
well, I should hope they're behind me, but I left them. They were in that room, in that area that we came from. But
Let us hope they arrive soon.
I'm hoping they were right behind me.
Are knights still just a parade of knights coming out?
Yeah, they're still coming. One of the fans that's watching the show right now reminds us that we need an alternate way to know which Caddic you are.
Right.
Did you bring anything to help, and don't look at your glasses.
Yeah, I got brought a
I'm kidding. You can use your glasses if you want.
flip up my collar for bad.
Oh, I love that. Flip the collar.
Right, because that's kind of a shady thing to do.
So let's see what that looks like.
So this is OG Caddick.
Try to do it. Try to position your mic so it doesn't rattle the mic every time.
Do it that way.
And now,
Testing.
and now switch.
Check.
So Paladin.
Okay, let me try. Coming from the back.
Yeah, come from the back.
Paladin.
Okay.
I'll get it. Regular cat. OG cat.
I do like the '80s jerk slump vibe.
Right,
of
I
OG.
naturally took the pose of
You
a.
can't help but be Fonzie.
It's like
I can even button. Well, no, that's
No, that'll be
No,
tough.
no.
That's a, yeah, that's a,
Yeah, that's too much.
So this is.
That's Lou Diamond Phillips.
It's a 2-hour show.
Wait, no.
Yeah, I think you got
the other button.
4 buttons down.
So this is the original Caddick, who is somewhat corrupted by the necromancer,
Clear.
Clearly,
and this is the paladin Caddick,
I can watch this.
true and brave as could be, and so is the other Caddick, though. But
When he's
Wow.
not, you know.
Rob really is starting to develop a favorite for which Caddick he.
That's why I let him choose. I want to see what he would do. Okay. Oh, one more thing for you, Rob. Today, when you make your rolls for yourself to see if the necromancer is kind of popping up in your personality, you know to be 1 on a 1d6 means the necromancer's personality emerges for a round. Now it will be a 1 and a 2
Oh.
will emerge. I'm also going to give you this, which is much less likely. If you roll in 3 consecutive checks a 1, the necromancer will be able to emerge.
Forever.
Not forever,
Oh.
but for a time.
wow,
Oh, that's not
3 consecutive ones, very unlikely. That
Ones,
happens.
not 1, 2. Just straight ones. 1, 1,
Right,
1.
3 ones.
No chance.
that one. Don't. It's not no chance. It's like a.
Can they see the collar well? Sorry but I'm just wondering.
Richard's requesting that you use the glasses.
Glasses also, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so good Caddick wears the glasses.
Yeah.
He's the nerdy,
What?
the nerdy one, right? So
Really? Oh, I was thinking like you want a more old.
oh, like
Is he more studious?
maybe like hipster Caddick, so everyone hates him. He'll put the glasses
Put
on.
it down. Like give it down here. The glasses.
So this is the Caddick everyone's a little uncertain about. No, this guy original Caddick is supposed to be like the real cool kind of anti-hero.
I think Paladin.
He's not like a Caddick.
All right. Yeah.
He's
yeah,
not
yeah.
Major.
He's
I was going to say Major Burns from MASH, but
I don't
I
think think trying to read his newspaper Caddick is most appropriate.
The last word that comes to mind for Caddick is cool.
Up,
cool for like the audience.
Up collar or down collar?
Maybe I'll.
And if you miss it at home, you'll have to rewatch it.
Okay.
We just
Find
get
the
him out.
Glasses for good.
with the down collar.
That's the way to remember it. Glasses G, good.
And then
Take the
flip-
glasses off.
flip
Flip
up
collar. Cool.
Okay.
There's
got
good
it.
Caddick and cool kid.
There you go.
Kukiet. Okay.
So
Uh-oh.
I'll
Got
be starting in
Paladin.
Paladin Caddick mode.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
I
Now
can't wait
we settled a lot of things here.
to just ask Caddick back
I
and
know.
forth.
Yes. That's what I was already thinking. I'm not gonna make it easy on him.
Oh no.
So for the next few minutes, you're just talking to all the knights. The knights talk to each other, and you two just talk to each other. Finally, you hear a huge, giant collapse, and dust and rubble just like.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
That was amazing role playing.
So much dust.
That was good Caddick role playing that.
Yes. Yeah, you're getting it.
You can tell it was the glasses. Okay. So the dust comes in and just goes crazy, goes everywhere. It goes out of the tunnel. And finally, you see your companions make their way. They survived.
Let's go.
You've made it.
Yes.
This is amazing.
Yeah. We did.
Wow. Truly amazing. Now we have an army.
We have an army of knights. We have King Argon. We have a paladin.
Yes.
We have a paladin. We couldn't save Ruby, though.
Ruby. There was a chance to save her.
There was.
Is she lost forever?
I don't know, King. The ceiling came down upon us. We had to flee before we had a chance to bring it back. But we felt like I don't think she's lost forever. I think whatever we did, it allowed her soul to not be part of the necromancer.
I hope so. As you guys are talking, you see King Argon walk up. And he's in his armor. Good day to you all. I am Argon, King Argon. I thank you for saving me from whatever this place is. And what is this place?
Oh, it's very complicated, Your Highness, but basically, you're familiar with the necromancer?
Unfortunately, I am.
He has returned to the world sometime after your passing. I don't know if you recall.
I do. I remember my death.
All right. Well, so he's returned to the world, and he tried to take over, and he's almost succeeded. We are now in a world that is partially his creation and partially our real world, and we're trying to separate the two to trap him here and allow the real world to continue. In doing so, he was tapping into the Red Knight's power to fuel it. And when the Red Knight found out about it, he severed the power source and freed some of the souls that the necromancer had captured, yours amongst them.
How much time has passed since my death?
Many, many years. Decades. But here, this is a world that seems far in the future from even where we were when this first happened. This was your city at one time. Covered by the desert now.
Is this what it's like in the real world?
No. If we succeed, the real world will be much like the world you remember, just more peaceful. Dragano has been defeated.
He has?
Yes.
Okay, well, I have to say I must figure my place out. I don't know how I can help. I feel like I've made many wrong decisions in the past, and perhaps that is why I'm here to deal with that punishment. And you hear one knight go, "I'll say you got us all killed in the Red City. It's your fault. My family died. I died trying to protect him. All because he let those filthy half-giants into the city. By the thousands. You're probably the worst king we've ever had. No king has ever let the Red City fall. To anyone." And some of the other knights start saying where they're from. Some are from, like, the beginning of the original Celestial War. Some are from, as we heard before, from around the Queen's Citadel in the Dark Forest. Some are from, appears to be an age that might be unknown yet. All different eras, but they're here. And they're squabbling. And you immediately don't get that full knightly vibe from most of them. But I would say about 20% you do in the crowd, but the rest of you don't. So they're squabbling, they're arguing. King Thoun listens to the man and he doesn't argue with them. He kind of maybe gives him a nod, apologizes to him. And
King Argon,
sorry. And it's even hard to hear him now because people are just shouting over each other. You guys can roleplay.
Some army this is.
Is this how the Red Knights of Legend speak to their king?
I crack my whip when he says that.
Okay, roll a charisma check. Looking for a high number. Give me a 5.
6.
6. Well, I asked for a 5, so.
Too charismatic.
Too charismatic.
Hey, that'll put on.
A little Bodog, too beautiful. Don't look at him. Okay, so he cracks the whip, and you do that, and since you rolled a 6 and you got the whip crack, everyone quiets down, and they're looking right at you. This is possibly the moment of your greatest speech ever.
Now here, you've come back. After a bitter end, all of you now, perhaps our God was wrong. Perhaps he did make a mistake and it led to all of you to die. Families, sons, brothers. And now, come back. We have a chance to finally set things right. Your king has a chance to undo the mistakes. Who among you would not come back? And the ability to undo one wrong. And if you only had one more chance, you say, I could go back, and this would be the way I do it. Now your king is here. And he asks you for one more chance. And this is what you will do. Will you squabble? Or will you heed his call?
They look around at each other, clearly undecided. Hand this to Dan. We're now going to play a little quick mini game. Everyone on your piece of paper, please write the reason why you, in this moment, playing a knight in this group, is here. You're here because you believe you should be here, or you're here because maybe you really do deserve it. Whatever it is, imagine your soul went to a low level where it's like, this is where I go, and not to Andaria. What's going to happen here is Rob is going to have to guess. He's going to talk to them. You know, like they do like town halls and they talk to the people, except you're going to have to talk to them, and they're not allowed to say what's wrong with them. And I'm going to allow you three guesses a person to get it right. If you get the majority right, you'll win the control and allegiance as best you can. You'll at least earn a spot as like, I'm the leader and they accept me. And then we take it from there. If you don't, you make this speech and they're just like, this is just more of the same. Any questions?
Yes. So we are all
Random knights in that crowd.
knights, and we've gone to after death.
From whatever age in real life you died, you came here. Why'd you come here? Did you kill somebody? Did you die poorly? You know, you could think any reason you think that your soul drifted here, and then you're gonna not debate him, but you're gonna kind of like say you're wrong because of this, blah blah blah, and you're gonna role play with him, and Rob will have 3 guesses in each person to figure out why.
So we're here because we're serving some type of penance for something that we did.
Yeah, whether self-inflicted or maybe deserved. You know. But
what? I don't understand. Why are we arguing with him then?
Because you don't believe him, and it just seems hopeless, and you wake up in basically hell.
Wow.
You woke up from a battle where clearly you lost, to wake up in hell.
Right. And
Some
now
form of it.
he's trying to say, like, this is our second chance. And we're like,
We don't deserve it?
Yeah, you didn't even process the first chance.
right.
You're waking up just from dying. That's what you're dealing with right now. Imagine you wake up and you've already died, and now the first second you realize that, and now someone's telling you to keep on fighting. That's what's happening here. So, using that for your dialogue, give us the secret underneath about why you are here. And it could be someone else's fault, it could be your fault, it could be real, it could be self-inflicted, whatever you think. Okay? And I'll give you guys experience points based on your role-playing, and I'll give Rob experience points.
And they should be reasonably easy for me to figure out. I think not easy, but come on, guys, don't make it a mystery, like a real hard one. I'm not saying to make it easy.
I'm sorry. I've already written down what my reason is.
Oh, he already wrote it.
Yeah, mine's locked away.
I'm worried Liam's gonna have a real weird one. I'll never be able to guess.
Okay, who's done already?
I'm done.
Okay, let's start with Tom. So, Tom, you call out whatever you want to him, and at any point you can say, "Sir, I know that," and you can say whatever and go for it. And let us know. Like, put up a 1, like I'm going for it, and then 2, and then 3.
This is kind of like
chance.
Clue, almost, or if I'm familiar with the game Clue.
Not if
Really?
are you? If
I think I got it.
All right.
okay. It's like Star Search.
How many
You're
guesses do I get?
McMahon.
20?
You're looking for. That's funny.
I think I don't know. I don't know what guesses you get.
Kind of like Phoenix
three-
Wright,
you get
also,
3
if anyone's ever
guesses.
played that video game.
Let's focus here.
Okay.
You get 3 guesses. You can talk to him as much as you want within reason. Talk about, like, we'll say, I don't want to make it go too long. We'll say 2 minutes max. 2 minutes to make 3 guesses.
It's no use. This is too hard. Oh. If you make a mistake, you make one mistake, these men, they won't let you pay. They won't let you get away with it. You'll pay for it. What's the use of fighting with them?
Fighting with them, you say?
I do.
Ah.
I say this. I don't know what here is or what where you want us to do, but I know that this is it's too much. It's too hard. If you make a mistake, these men won't let you live with it.
So,
Minute 10.
what?
Minute 10 left.
Minute 10 left?
Yeah.
Fucking off. Like, 3 guesses?
You have asked no questions.
I'm trying to process here. He's saying you made a mistake.
I'll give you 2 minutes from after they make their
What did mistake? You're a criminal. You've been pressed into military service and rose to paladin. No, knight. Nah, that doesn't sound right. But that's what I say anyway. Man, I'll see what it.
I was not pressed into service. But
Of
yes,
course.
I will tell you this: men have marked me a criminal. For what?
You disobey the orders of your lord.
That's 2.
I did.
And it got all your men killed. Well, some of them at least.
Did.
Now, is that, if that's not enough, you're still right. So you don't lose any guesses because you're getting
Yeah,
it right.
there's more. There's a little bit more. I have more to it, but
You
you're.
definitely didn't make it complicated.
Yeah. you're. I don't know.
Yes.
I'll play kidding.
Yes, your bold recklessness no doubt got your men killed.
No.
Desire to be the greatest knight in the realm. No, of course not.
I'm gonna make the next one. This is it. Your last chance.
I had people that needed me. I had to feed my family. I did what I had to do. I paid the price for it.
You rode off to feed your family, and they died while you were gone. And you blame yourself because you weren't there to protect them.
That's a no.
I don't know, dude. I think we just made.
I took money to leave my post.
Oh,
wow.
I was hung for my.
You were hung for. Yeah, see, he's way.
I abandoned my
I knew he was
post.
gonna have
You were there, and then you went. I gave you too much. I think you went away for it. Sorry. You were right at the beginning. I think you should get partial.
Okay,
credit.
I'll get the rest of them.
Craston, you're up. 2
Craston.
minutes for when Craston finishes speaking.
Well, it's not Craston.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's just some guy.
Sorry.
This is Tommy.
Tom.
You there, Tommy? What say you?
You think we can trust these men? Trust these men here? We've all done something terrible. Can't trust any of us, I bet. We're cowards.
So,
Time started.
you fled in battle. No doubt. Well, now. this is your-
Complicated.
Complicated.
Would have been easy if I had just fled. Everyone can flee.
You don't have to guess every time. You can talk to them.
So, you didn't flee
I tried.
from battle. You tried to flee from battle. On a horse. No. No.
That was a guess.
No. That was just talk. Just chatting.
You are a horse.
Okay, he didn't. I know. So we know he didn't flee from battle on a horse. Okay. So instead of going into combat, you did something else. He didn't fight. We know that for sure.
Well, not the enemy.
You killed one of your fellow soldiers in a drunken brawl. That was a guess.
Wish we were drunk.
That's 2.
Oh, he wasn't drunk.
Just a coward.
You were a coward. Is that what you said? I'm sorry. Repeat. What?
Yes, I was a coward.
You were a coward, and you killed.
Let's go, Jerry.
Your cowardice got somebody killed because you cowered. You didn't flee. You just quaked like a little boy in combat and played dead on the ground.
No. Wish it had been that simple.
Oh God, I wish it was that simple
killed
too.
It's over. He guessed. He didn't guess it.
He was close. I tried to leave the battle and then killed my friend who tried to stop me from.
Oh wow.
Oh my
man.
God. I'm like, they're all worse. I'm all like giving them the benefit of the doubt that they're
Yeah.
like decent guys. It turns out they're all monsters.
You need to get these.
I don't want these knights.
If you don't-
Which side are we on here?
If you don't get,
Paladin mechanics is very high standards.
I'm gonna let Damien go next. If you don't get Damien's, I'm gonna lower Dan's.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna lower the guesses you get on Dan's if you don't get Damien's to give you a chance for success.
Damien
Yeah.
murdered somebody too, I guess.
So
One.
No, wait.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure why everybody else is here, but I know why I'm here. It's my fault.
Your fault, you say. In the battle.
Mm-hmm.
You made a terrible decision, I understand.
It's more of what I did before.
You were drinking the night before the battle. And you missed the fight. And you missed the fight.
You
For
got it.
shame.
That was it.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Boom.
That was a good
Drinking
one.
ahead of the battle, and yeah.
How many guesses did you make?
One.
The one?
Like,
That was the
pretty
one
mu-
guess.
Well,
I
the
asked one
first
kind of
one-
leading question
Yeah.
and then guessed.
If anything, it was
Okay,
two, but it
so
was,
I don't even know
much
how
fun.
what
Yeah,
happened.
it was-
there.
That was pretty good.
Okay,
You
so
got it.
you have the
Nice
normal
job.
3 with Dan. Get it right, you save the day.
Well,
Your speech holds.
all right. So, starting to see this guy's. Yes. Who else will fight?
The drunk.
That's better than you, psycho.
That's how you say it to get him on your side. Better than
Right.
you, psycho.
You criminals will be pressed into service, whether you like it or not. Now, sir, what about you?
Each of us know why we're here. Some of us caused our men to die. Some of us caused one man to die. But nobody here except me watched their men die. Slowly. Painfully. Because of the pain that I inflicted. Over days. Weeks.
Time starting.
Sure, it couldn't have been that bad. Weeks.
Days.
You physically inflicted pain on them.
You could say that. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
It was terrible.
Why didn't you intervene? Why did you just watch?
It was my intervention that caused it to happen. And I did watch. I watched the results of my action. I watched it all play out before me.
No, that was his. You betrayed your men, just like that band.
I did betray my men, but not just.
No, yeah, well, okay.
Did you say you betrayed your man?
He betrayed his men.
Did you say that though before?
Oh.
No.
Okay, so you're still good.
Yes.
You have a minute left.
I saw the pain. I watched the suffering. I saw the strength leave every single one of my men.
As you led them into an ambush,
No.
as you watched them eat poisoned rations, or led them
Not,
into a ravine.
not quite, but you're...
Not quite.
That's a no.
That's
Two left. You have 20 seconds left.
20 seconds.
Slowly, I watched the life leave their
Slowly, he watched the
eyes.
life.
Over days.
Days.
I watched their strength leave them all.
Okay, pause.
Strength.
It's at 2 minutes. You're about to fail, or
No.
you can eat one donut in 12 seconds. and
Yeah!
gain 1 minute. A minute per donut
Can I eat a little half donut?
for 30 seconds.
Yeah, a minute.
But I
for
got
full
12
donut.
seconds to eat it.
12 seconds to eat it, and then when you're done, immediately I would start the clock.
On 30 seconds.
At 12 seconds, done or not, I'm starting the clock for 30 seconds.
Does this happen in game? He pulls out a donut. And just,
He's like, hold up,
I need some.
hold up. I gotta eat a donut.
Go for it.
Do it.
Let's go for 30 seconds. And go. 1, 2,
Hold it.
3,
quick, quicker.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Swell begins. Go.
Microphone. Microphone.
I can't hear you.
You're wasting all your time.
Okay, donut's finished. So, you watched your men die of weeks and days. Days. Have you betrayed them?
I did.
Selling their souls to a necromancer?
No.
No.
Time.
You tell me this.
Stop. Eat another donut. I'll give you 2 minutes for a donut.
Oh my god.
2 minutes for a donut.
2 minutes to eat a donut.
Great.
And that'll be your last time.
How much time?
I'll give you 2 minutes. No. If you eat the donut,
In 2 minutes.
No. How fast does he have to eat the donut? That's
I'll
he
tell you
wants
what.
to know.
I'll give
He's
you.
still eating the other one.
I'll give you 2 minutes. But in the 2 minutes, you have to answer the questions and you have to finish all
And
donuts.
finish- no, there you go.
Oh my god.
I like it.
One donut.
One
He's
donut.
still eating the half.
Don't stop stalling. I'm gonna start it. This offer expires in 2 seconds. 6, 5, 4.
He's gonna get a drink and get some
You
water.
gotta tell me yes or no. You're gonna do it.
He's got water there, isn't he?
Oh, I know.
Oh.
No, I'm thinking. You gotta give me some time.
My first water bottle.
Ever on the show.
It's from episode 1. I spit into it every week for 147 episodes.
Oh boy.
Microphone. They want to hear you chewing. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, everyone does.
You can hear without the microphone.
Your microphone.
You don't need to lean in either.
Okay. So I have decided that I will.
Okay, go. 2 minutes on the clock.
Oh, this is such a dense donut.
Do it.
You choose it.
And look at you as you stuff your face with your full belly and your satisfaction.
A true soldier knows to always keep their belly full at every opportunity that they have.
You mock me.
Yes, I mocked you because I never betrayed my men. I would never call them weak for eating.
Oh my god.
It's important. You've forgotten what's important when you made that deal with the foul mercenaries.
I made no deal.
Wait,
Seconds.
did you command me? Remember when we commanded? No. What's your? So, war, huh?
Has broken him.
Oh, easy.
No choking. Relax.
Okay.
Slow down.
Stop a second. Stop. Time
Pause.
out. Time out. Stop eating.
He's like, all right.
Easy.
That made you laugh.
Lord Gaddock.
That's it.
Okay, you're back on the clock.
A true knight knows
1 minute.
it is the simple things in life that are important.
Of course they do.
Nice, but not you. You only sought money and greed to satiate your greed.
I did not.
No, it was glory you sought.
Was not.
45 seconds. Don't choke.
or puke if you can help it.
30 seconds.
Oh my god.
All right, here you go.
Yes, finish your rations.
You have 15 seconds.
So,
15.
Microphone.
Your microphone.
so
10 seconds.
you betrayed your men by abandoning them on the field of battle.
I did betray my men, but not with abandonment.
Yeah,
Final guess, go.
you revealed the plans of the enemy. No, it was over weeks. You had.
Amazing.
Oh, come on, you're right. You're not there, but it's right in front of you.
It seems
It's
like
right
it,
in front of
seems
you.
like it was the whole time.
Time is
Okay,
up.
no, now it's like just give me a moment to take it all in and make my final guess. So it's right there.
Okay,
Give me 10 seconds.
Since you
It's right-
almost
it's
died
right there.
on the show, I'll give
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
It's rapidly fading, but it was
So you watched for weeks. They all seem to love it.
Days.
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 They starved.
Yes! I stole the rations from my men to keep myself fed,
Yes.
Ah.
and I watched my men die of starvation.
Well then.
That was really it?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That
It
was,
was so good. It was so
It was
good.
food.
It's like you're mocking him.
Yeah.
That's what's so great about
Don't
it.
mock me!
And I
And you're still guessing wrong.
That's how you guys got it?
was right.
I
I
was
shouldn't
so-
do a
I
poisoning
was
the rations.
just
I should have.
crying.
I was so
early
close.
on. I thought it was that. Early
I
on.
almost
Yeah,
guessed
yeah.
it right at the
When he
beginning,
said
and then I
days-
just veered farther away for the rest of the time.
Dan, that
Okay.
was good.
Till the end.
Good clue.
that was good.
That was
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Because I got it over here. Definitely.
Right. Yeah, I got it in the midst of laughing
yeah,
hysterically.
yeah, it was great.
Okay, everyone
was
take
great.
50 experience points.
Yeah,
Rob, you can take
nice.
150.
Thank you.
Man.
Guys, thumbs up in the chat if you like that. If you like more things like that, if you like to
Don't-
make
you do.
Rob do strange, weird things, thumbs up.
You okay?
Yeah.
D,
All
D
right.
in the chat for donut.
Give me a D for donut. If you like to see more donut challenges like this,
10 D's and Rob eats
Oh,
another
man.
donut.
10 Ds.
Rob's trying to make weight.
That's right.
Here come the D's. Okay, so you make your donut speech, and they're all like, "Just give me some harumphs." Okay, so they seem like they all kind of like agree with you, and King Argon walks up and he goes, "If you have a plan to get us out of this, I will help any way I can. I think it's better I do not lead. So, what plan do you have, sir?"
Well, our plan is to find the next Dark Heart and destroy it.
Where might it be?
It's right inside.
Hello.
The sun. Why? It's in the sunken city, sir. King Argon. Sunken city.
Is the sunken city the same as this, a forgotten place?
I don't know what we can expect there. We should hope it is as barren and not filled with some manner of monstrosity.
Agreed.
Your Highness, your men should know. This land is, while it's forsaken and desolate, it is not empty. It's filled with the undead.
Yes, of course.
Vampires, zombies, the like. We expect to fight more of them.
Do they know of our presence here from whatever witchcraft happened?
They might.
Perhaps we should set up a camp. Worry about getting food and getting set up and let people acclimate for a little bit. And then we'll-
for that.
We need to rest. We do.
We may need to.
And we gotta find supplies.
We'll have to take the city by force.
Yeah, out of game, you guys are exhausted also.
Yeah, definitely need to rest.
You can still say the same thing. But
There's still no time.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's important for us to spend some time to recuperate, and then yes, forage. The city exists. There might be things here that we can use.
You saw that food below. Never mind, I didn't see that food below.
Nor I.
The food was spoiled that we found.
I'm not really sure we can get back up there anyway.
Right.
Considering the
Right.
collapse.
But with
So-
all these men, we gotta find.
There must be
supplies.
something that travels these dunes and such.
We'll have to go forward rather than back, is my point, King.
We are outside now, and we won't go back into the tunnel, and perhaps we'll begin to look.
There are giant worms there. I don't know if they're edible.
We will try to feast upon these worms.
Are your knights familiar with the worm wedge?
Worm wedge? No, I think not.
He's never heard of the worm wedge.
Yes, well, these knights have not seen days such as ours.
Is that a weapon of some sort?
It is a battle maneuver, sir.
Perhaps you will show us.
Indeed. Although, if we are truly lucky, we won't have to.
Yes.
Can I tell? Are they all like mortal? Like, do my vampire senses?
Yeah.
Are they like physically
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of what I was like feeling.
To mortals, that's a weird concept, but to the ancients, the physical form is actually the lowest form because it comes from thought. So to an immortal, it feels like how did that happen? Like how do they have a physical body? But the physical body is manifested from the thought, from the ego of that mortal, which is why they appear with the same armor. Whatever you believe that you have, you appear with. On your orders, we will start surveying the area, looking for food of any kind. Perhaps something in the houses. This is the once mighty Red City.
Yes. Send teams. Investigate. Find suitable lodgings.
Everyone, break into units. Let's start looking for anything we can find. Meet back here.
We're still underground, right?
No,
No, we came out.
we came out.
Yeah, we came out. They came out first, but yeah, we went through the whole tunnel.
Yeah, so this tunnel just eventually came up and out into the city. So you're right at the cusp of that.
Oh, okay.
So they start surveying the area and looking around. We're gonna go through. Let's go around a table. Everyone roll 3 dice. Every time you roll a 5 or a 6, that will feed, we'll say, 100 people.
So like, is food and stuff around?
Yeah.
Cool.
No.
6.
Six.
Uh-oh.
6.
2, 3.
Nothing.
That's it. If you want to reroll, this is the time.
It's 300.
I'll roll. Reroll one.
I mean, I have a lot. Yeah,
Is it
I'll,
What's your luck?
2.
So you can roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Is it 100 well fed?
5.
I'll use a
Alright.
reroll as well.
So it's 4.
Like a full meal?
Like if we had 300,
No,
could they like
that's-
make do?
No, it's enough to get everybody by. It's like rations, half rations.
So I got an extra 100 there. So it's 400.
Okay, 400.
I'll use a reroll as well. Oh, luck is 3. So I can roll 3 dice.
Yeah.
Nothing. Unbelievable.
We stopping there? Is that it? 400 is going to be the number?
One more we could actually all eat.
I don't want to reroll and lose one.
I'll let you, if you refuse a reroll, I'll let you roll just the other 2.
Oh, okay. I'll do it. Do I actually have this reroll? When you gave me another one?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use it. Another 6.
Nice.
Okay, 500. 180 are starving. Okay, so they come back. It's pretty successful. They find enough food to feed everybody for today and just get them by. 180 people are starving.
We'll have to send them as make them light infantry. They'll have to go ahead of the full group and live off the field.
Yeah,
Scout out ahead, men.
send him out.
They're immediately grumbling. Very low morale. They're very upset. It's like, why don't we get any food?
Are you refusing to go, sir?
Just want to know. Why don't we get any food? Why come they got food?
I mean,
10 of you could probably make
It
We wasn't sure
just
that
wasn't-
they get first served the next meal.
It wasn't enough to go around.
So you're saying this just to
No.
the point there.
they're going to scout out and scavenge for themselves. You, sir, have been decreed to be the light infantry and will not travel with the main force.
For a low 1, he's just swinging at you.
Oh,
He goes to punch you, and the punch is a 9.
We're all there.
Yeah.
I'll
I
whip
grab the guy.
I'll whip him.
Yeah, sure. You whip him, you grab him. You guys subdue him pretty quickly. This is enough.
Oh, I
For
was
you.
trying to kill him.
Oh, okay.
This guy.
Okay. Well, you would hurt him from that. You wouldn't kill him from that either way.
Once he's subdued, if everyone's
Yeah.
I won't
Yeah. Well,
pursue the kill, but
Okay.
what is this? Yeah.
So
I just want everyone to understand what my intention was.
he whips him. He grabs him, and the guy's like, "It's like you're lucky your lackeys are protecting you. You're no leader."
you'll make food for 10.
Easy.
I know it is not the task you wanted, and gives me no pleasure to give it to you. But still, someone must go scout ahead, and it's going to be you. At some point, I will do something for you, sir.
Kind of just like pulls away. Obviously, he's gonna go the opposite direction. He starts walking. All of them who go are obviously dismayed. They're upset. They're confused. Like, you know, they've been hours searching for food, thinking about what's going on with their so-called lives, and not knowing what to make of it. And they just walk south towards Sunken City, or southwest.
The minute they run into vampires, the vampires are going to turn them. They'll fall so easily.
So they start walking southwest. 4 hours they looked. The men are all exhausted. They walk around in the deserts in armor. They have food, but they're not well rested. In their minds, they just fought the battle.
Right. All right, so we stay here for the night, right? It's late.
Who are you talking to?
Is it late? What time is it?
It's probably around dusk.
All right, so prepare to march out at dawn.
Now, you do know it would be easier to march at night.
Yeah.
You have to worry about vampires more, although vampires are out all the time. But it would be easier to march at night with the heat. And
It will give us another day to scavenge for more rations to take with us.
so if you do move to the night, I'll give you an extra 50% movement bonus.
All right.
They pick the city clean, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So that's it. So we just got to leave now. Forced march. All right. You've eaten. Time to go. Travel at night for rest. At dawn.
Okay, so you chose to travel at night. They're exhausted. All of them will have a -1 if we do combat. They start to march south. You guys marching with them. You can roleplay.
I'm nervous about the ones we sent ahead.
I know.
I just want to be clear. For the ones we said ahead, they came back. They went for 4 hours and came back, or they
4 hours was everybody looking for food.
It's gonna be people we
And at the
have.
end of that, he's like, "You're marching now."
Okay.
And then he talked to everybody else for, we'll say, in game, it's probably another 20, 30 minutes, and then they march. So they're
Okay.
like a vanguard force.
Okay.
Did we get any rest at all?
While they were searching for food.
If you guys didn't search for food, then yeah, you got rest for 4 hours. It's not enough to give you a full rest, but it's something.
What does it give us?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to give you guys a -2 because you're going right back to a march after 4 hours.
-2?
No, a minus also.
Oh. What, do we get any hit points back?
Yeah, you gain your recovery in hit points for 4 hours worth, so times 4.
1d6.
Minimum of 1.
Is it Constitution plus? Or that change now? Like the number
it is
plus stat?
It is Constitution plus.
Okay. So 2.
Times 4?
So we can add our stat for a natural skill. Add our stat to the number of dice rolled.
Correct.
So 11.
Wow. All right.
Can I render aid on Hutch's legs in any way? Like find
44.
them to
So
help
it's
them
4
or
hours
something?
worth. 44, 4 hours worth.
44.
Yeah, times 4, 4 hours. What? It's per hour.
Oh, great. So 40.
Okay, so that's what you guys gain just by resting. What was your question?
Like, would render aid help with Hutch's like legs and injuries? Like, people have injuries. Is that how you fix them?
It's basically trauma. So he would have to you actually could sacrifice 2 of those hours to gain the strength in your legs back, Dan.
Okay.
So you have to sacrifice half of what you just gained if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Just make that adjustment.
We're regretting letting those horses go weeks ago.
Horses would be nice. Okay, yeah, so I'm giving you guys a -1 to all rolls. Just because I feel that you're exhausted. And yeah, you got some rest, which is good. I still feel like you're exhausted. You guys begin the march. The march south. You're marching in the middle of the night. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around a table. Everybody's going to roll a d6. If anybody rolls a 1, it will have an encounter.
Dun, dun, dun. How far is the march?
You don't know, but you know it's from Red City to Sunken City, so it's a bit... It could be like a week.
Oh.
You're doing it in heavy armor.
Not too far from
Not all of
marching
you.
army. Get there in a week.
There's no food
Yeah, that's the.
Through a desert.
and water
We'll find
or
some.
supplies.
Worst case, we could.
Eat them.
As long,
yes.
as long as we have water, we can force march for a week, even without food.
We don't.
The men may get a bit.
You
don't-
don't have
We
water.
don't have water.
We'll find water once we get out of this desert.
It's
Get
straight
closer to the
desert.
sunken city.
It's all desert.
I
It's
think.
all desert.
Right.
For now.
I believe it is a desert until we get to the Sunken City.
Pretty much.
There's an oasis on the way.
If you go directly...
We'll head to the oasis.
If you go... There's no oasis. If you head directly west, you could try to get to the coast. Whichever the coast might be.
Salt water.
You have seen the coast in the past.
Here?
Yeah, in Arlight, you've seen it.
No. In this world?
In this world, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's purple.
Well, we could head to the river.
There's no river.
There's got to be a river somewhere.
On these encounter rolls,
There's no river here.
Can I propose if we all roll 6s, we stumble across an oasis?
Agreed.
Come on, men.
All right. So, this is the one we have an encounter.
First question, which way do you want to go? You want to go to the coast? Do you want to go the direct southwest
All right.
path?
So,
Southwest is like a beeline right
I'm
to
thinking of my knowledge of military history as a learned
it.
knight.
Okay.
And how would armies traditionally march on the sunken city coming from that direction? Where
The Sunken City was never really marched on. It has a few times in the story, but they didn't. And you know why? Because the Dragon Ember, an ancient dragon, was there, and people were just like, okay.
and I guess it's a short march. They could just they could bring enough supplies to march for a week from the Iron City.
The Red City was chosen, that location was chosen by the Red Knight because he wanted something where if armies marched in, it's incredibly hard to keep their lines up. And the Red City was fed by its neighboring cities, its kingdom, and wherever they had supplies they had. It's about holding its own. But once you put the Red Knights, you take them out, make them walk out, then without supply lines, it gets rough.
Yes, we'll need to set up a base of operations then. Out to the coast, take some fishing villages, then march down.
You trust the ocean in this place? Think about how bad the land is.
All their people, all their fishing villages.
There's no.
There are
Yeah.
small settlements. Yeah.
Hmm.
Towns are not shown on the map, so there are small towns.
Well, that's one possibility.
Right now, you're just marching southwest, just so you know,
Right.
while you're speaking.
South, right? We kind of.
Well, if you set the people ahead, we had at least find them before we.
right.
change our
I'm
direction.
expecting they'll come back any day with great news.
They're only a short while
They're like an hour. We gotta see them. No, can we? They're like 4 hours ahead, right?
Were they meant to scout forward and come back?
No, but eventually one of them will. I mean, they're knights. These guys know what scouting ahead means.
Yes, somebody has to come back. And
Assuming
report
they
on
don't
what
betray us and side up with whoever's in Sunken City,
Yes,
which
like-
I'm now thinking might happen. But
Right, the intention, right? The
They have
intention
no
of us out ahead force, they would be constantly
Right.
sending people back.
okay, if we
to get
start to see
support
their
of-
corpses, we'll know to turn away because that's probably a bad way. So I
There you
think.
go.
Well, what do you all think? I say we have to make to the coast. We may have to prepare for a long campaign. We don't know what we'll find. What if there's a vampire army in the sunken city and we must lay siege?
We don't have time.
What about I mean, we couldn't even lay siege to the sunken city just by land.
I think we gotta find water.
Yeah. We are. What are they? 500 of us, roughly.
Yeah.
670.
We managed to salt
700 of us.
I'm sorry.
680.
500.
500.
Whatever.
Out of curiosity?
Yeah, sorry, I put something down.
We had 680, but he sent 180.
Yeah, 500 you have.
Right, like we can lay siege to a town, but entire city.
Yes, you're right. It'll have to be a surprise assault.
Out of curiosity, could we move faster than the army? Like, because we're not armored up and marching. Like, if we just went by ourselves.
Well, 2 of you are armored, or 3 of you are armored. He's a tree.
long
So I guess
drive.
just me.
You could push
Yeah,
and move faster than an army.
but it's not that much, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you push the entire time, could you save like almost a day? Yeah, I'd say. Yeah,
If you were like jogging all day and
you're gonna
someone
be
else was
exhausted.
walking.
You're gonna be. I'm gonna give you a huge minus.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna compel you to make a decision here.
Well, we've got to find water.
We do.
Agreed.
And the coast is closer than Sunken City. Or the nearest settlement. Oh, okay, the coast is closer than the nearest settlement we know of other than the Red City.
Richard Wild, the entrance to Anwar is right next to the second city, so it doesn't really help.
Down.
The other entrance is that you're thinking of from earlier in the quest is still pretty close. So either way, it's just about a week away.
Anwar.
Anwar, there's an opening into Anwar in the deserts.
That's too far.
Yeah.
And the coast would be...
The coast would be, I want to say 3.5 days.
Freaking die before we even get there.
Yeah, but you're closer, and it won't be as hot when we get there, right? And there's a possibility that there's food in the wild.
Yes,
Were there forests to the north of the sunken city?
6 seconds, otherwise you're going to stay in your
We'll go to the coast. If necessary, we can suck the moisture out of cacti and various roots if we find anything along the way. Even the blood of insects will
Okay.
sustain us.
Okay. You change course and you start to head due west.
Beautiful.
We're going to send out some...
Yes, the scouts know, or they're being told.
Right, okay.
We get scouts everywhere.
Okay, so we're going to do it by day. If anyone rolls a 1 after rerolls and such, there will be an encounter. It'll be a large encounter.
All right.
Here we go. Rob, you're up first. 3.
3.
3.
2? 2. Oh no.
2.
Perfect.
Just felt like it was coming, right? Okay, 1 day of 20. I guess 24 hours. Not 24 hours, but we'll say 8-hour march through the night. And dawn is a couple hours away. What do you want to do? It's 2.5 days now.
Is there any... Let's see, we should travel as long as we can in the early dawn. Right? Before the sun gets high.
If you get 2 6s, I'll give you something that helps you. You find water or something along the way to have something of a...
Is there anything shade in the...
No.
It looks like anywhere shade. Okay.
Any bluffs?
A bluff.
Would survival skills help me at all in the desert?
Yeah, for sure.
Can I do like a survival skills check to like scan the land maybe for maybe signs of like birds or any type of foliage somewhere that would suggest...
Sure, roll a survival check. Survival skills plus survival.
It's actually an extra dice. 5 is the highest.
You find critters and such.
Critters.
So the signs of life, but it's not plentiful.
Okay, so it's not super deserty. It's not like the middle of the Sahara.
What kind of
where it's
critters?
just
Like
sand
lizards?
or rocks.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Any kind of wildlife indigenous to the deserts and such. Richard, no, they're not using the new sheets yet.
All right, so we march till early morn.
Now, if you continue the march, you're 8 hour. We'll put in 8 hour increments. If you continue the march, I'm going to give you another minus to everybody. But you'll make.
We want to rest.
Okay, how long? 8 hours to recover a die.
Yeah, at least I would say until the late afternoon.
So
Yeah.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody agrees? You rest? Okay, you guys rest. You're going to roll for an encounter check because you're resting.
Here we go. 3.
6.
1.
That's a 1.
No.
6 seconds to reroll it.
I don't
6,
have one.
Reroll.
5. Rerolled.
2.
All right. 2.
Another 6.
6.
Here we go.
6.
2 6s.
Yeah,
you guys-
2 6s.
You guys find, we'll say, an overturned supply line of that's very similar to the carriages that you found that were like the prison wagon carts, and it's there amongst the sand, and on the back of it is barrels of water.
Ugh.
How many people can it give something to? Everybody rolls d6. We'll take the highest. So if somebody rolls a 5, you got enough.
4.
2.
5.
Yes.
1.
Okay. So you find a lot of water, and everyone's like, "Thank God," and you live on that. That helps you. You guys rest. 8 hours pass. You gain back pretty much all your hit points. Everyone loses the negative modifiers, and they're at least feeling a little bit better about what they're doing. You're 2.5 days away from the coast. Are you ready?
Yeah. So, once it gets late in the day, sun starts going back down, we'll take off. March through the night till dawn.
Oh, so you wait.
I'm gonna wait till the sun starts to drop. So, yeah, we'll sleep basically from that 8 hour stretch
And then
from,
then
9 to 5, and then march the rest of the day.
So where's our...
it wouldn't be
Maybe
nine-
with a little break in the middle.
It wouldn't be.
Rest for
there's
8 hours.
There's a lot of hours in a day, so you would still be in the day. You'd have to wait. You have to sit around for another at least 4 to 6, 8 hours.
Yeah, but it's like the, I'm not waiting till it's like dark out.
I'm gonna make you roll another encounter check. If you wait.
What if we...
He's
We
saying he's
begin-
not waiting. He's saying we stopped at
You wait
dawn.
8 hours. What
8
happens
hours,
after
and
the
then
8
we're
hours?
going.
Let's go.
It's not nighttime.
Right, it's like 5 in the afternoon.
It's not 5 afternoon.
I want to wait
only
until
like-
5 in the
It
afternoon.
was before dawn.
It was before dawn. Well, maybe we should wait then until 5 in the afternoon.
Then you're all gonna roll an encounter roll.
Okay.
What if we
They got-
slow?
wait.
What if we slow march? Just in the heat, we just gradually march. We're not full marching. We move half.
Panic.
We move
There's
half
march
speed.
or
No,
don't
we need to
march.
get on a proper schedule here. We're going to wait until dusk.
Okay.
Okay, so
It's
I'll tell you
counter
what,
roll.
I'll let half of you, 3 of you roll instead of 2, instead of 5.
2.
Okay.
1.
6 seconds. 6, 5.
Reroll. Okay.
6.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay, you're good. You wait till night, and now you begin. Everyone roll. Go ahead. You can go a little faster now. We're going to just roll.
1. Reroll. 2. Good.
1.
Oh, you rolled?
4.
2.
4.
Reroll. Take mine. Take
Got
mine. Reroll. Yeah.
6.
All right.
Is that 2
How many
sixes?
6s?
Oh.
2 6s?
That is 2 6s. We'll say you find a cave on the way, and you're able to kind of get out of the sun. So I won't give you guys a -1 for the march. You guys are able to get reprieve.
Awesome.
So you guys do an 8 hour march. You travel, and you're less than 2 days' time. You're gonna rest. So let's do this. We're gonna do this a little quicker to get to the remainder of it. Everybody roll 3 times. You don't want any ones.
First, good.
1.
Oh, but
It's likely you're gonna have a bunch of ones.
No.
Nice.
it's 1-1.
3 6.
Reroll it.
I have 4.
5.
3.
Jesus.
I'm good. 3 6
Yeah.
and 5. I rolled.
Or 3, 3, 4.
Good. 3 3 4.
You
Wow.
almost rolled it in the hole.
It almost went in that hole, yeah.
He knows. That's why you scream like a banshee.
That was
Okay.
that's a wormhole.
So that was the remainder of your repetition of moving and resting. You guys make it to the shore. Everyone is happy. And a lot of them run to the shoreline, and when they get there,
Don't drink the seawater.
each one of these will be a percentage of ones who try to do it. If I roll a 1, they actually drink it.
They're that dumb.
Oh my God!
50% of them start drinking the water.
50% are they, man?
I rolled 2 1s.
Jeez,
They are now.
they've been a day without water. We had those barrels just 2 days.
I don't have any rerolls.
Reroll
No,
both of them.
Reroll. All right.
Nice.
Okay, no one drinks the water.
I drink the water.
Do they like go like splashing around in the water?
Yeah, splash
Yeah,
around.
like, wee.
Like in
Rocky 3?
Yeah, like in Rocky 3.
Yeah.
They're like frolicking in their tiny shorts.
Yes.
Okay.
Little
Yes.
Top
Good.
Gun volleyball scene.
Yeah.
Now we got a real fighting force here.
Right. As you look at these scenes, a real fighting force over here. Okay, you guys can roleplay. You're at the ocean, and you're looking south, and you are seeing small settlements. There are 2 small settlements on the way to Sunken City, and in the very, very, very far distance, you can see a bit of the Sunken City through like mist and haze.
What kind of creatures have settled in this world? What are we going to come across?
Vampires.
Well, it must be decent folk as well.
Are you sure?
There are some.
I doubt that.
There are some mortals still here. Some.
Creston, do you feel any vampiric presence?
Around here? No.
Well, I guess that's a good thing for now.
Well,
We should look for water sources near these towns.
yes. Let's go meet with the
See where they're getting the water from.
village elders as well.
There's,
We may need to let them know they'll need to support her, potentially some of our men for the time being.
2 questions. 1, there's mountains around the Sunken City, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 2, has there been weather here? Like, I know that it's cloudy and whatever.
Yeah,
but like
a little bit. A little
Alright.
bit.
So, all right. Then there's likelihood that if there's mountains and the rain exists, that there are some streams coming from those mountains down to the sea.
Well, yeah.
Science.
I wouldn't approach
Sight.
these cities with open arms. I don't think we could trust anything here. I'd say march on it, as if we were going to attack, and if anything, we haul off the attack.
These simple folk will. What, these villages, you mean?
Yes.
No.
They walk
We
right
can
into
just
a
ride in
vampire
with a
trap.
small group. They'll offer us no resistance. We'll tell them the troops will camp outside of the village and ask to spare what they can.
Think, if you were living here, and you're not evil, part of whatever this world is, and you're just eking out a survival, you think they're going to take kindly to us just showing up and taking their stuff? No matter what, they're going to fight.
These
Either to survive or against us.
These folks have survived long enough to know that that's just what they'll have to do. It is a harsh world we live in, sir. But
I mean, if they're eking out a survival in this world, they should be happy to see us. They should be happy to know we're here to fight the evil.
But are we? What are we? Are we taking their supplies? Isn't that the whole idea?
they may,
Taking their supplies.
we'll take some. There may not be enough to support all of us, though. We may have to.
And what do we
break
do if
off.
they fight back? Just kill them? What are we doing? What's our plan?
Well,
They're not gonna
don't
fight
think
back.
We're not taking anything from
Yeah,
these
we're not
people.
intending to
Well,
kill anybody.
We're requesting their assistance.
We are an
Saying,
army
"I
coming to
suspect we
defeat
are."
the evil sunken city. Of course, they're going to provision our army. They'll be happy to. Let's go
Saying
tell
we
them
should
that.
Prepare for if they're not.
Are you? We're going to demand that they.
Hutch. This is the way of such things. All right, if we're to take the sunken city, the surrounding areas too must fall under our command.
Do we want them to fight back, Garrick? March on a town and demand that they feed our men?
That's what I'm saying. I think we go in hot, so they don't even
Go-
put up a fight.
I think we go there and
We
tell them
don't-
that we're here for their benefit, to fight the evil.
That's what we're going to do. Let's ride into town and meet with them.
That's not what you just said, Garrick.
Well, I think. I think what Kadek's saying is we're going to do that, and hopefully they will see.
I'm saying we should have a plan in case they say no.
Cold
Then
sees
we're
what
gonna
I'm
stand
getting
there
at.
and say, "Oh,
They're going to
okay."
agree with us happily.
And if they don't, they'll agree with us unhappily.
Yes.
But
So
They don't have to enjoy it.
What's the
frankly.
plan for
Right,
unhappiness?
right.
Is what I'm saying.
the plan is the 680 of us who are heavily armed.
A
soldiers,
small
right?
group rides in. Us in a few nights. Meet with their elders. Ask them to just donate what they can.
Right.
That's all we're doing, Hutch.
And if a small group rides in and it turns out they're vampires in there, then what do we do?
We kill them all.
Well, then we
With
kill
a
the
small group?
vampires.
We should have the whole army approach the town at once.
Charles Morrison wants to know which Caddick is saying that. This is all Glasses Caddick.
This is all Glasses Caddick.
Which in a second brings me to my next point.
Right.
So
Charles.
we haven't heard anything from the other Caddick, which means you haven't made any rolls, and that's about like 3 days of
It's been a while.
rolling.
I was getting
So-
into Paladin Caddick. He's leading the army.
I'm going to let you choose to roll a bunch of times, or you can roll by the day.
By the day, like back in time?
Well, what's going to happen is you're going to roll by the day, and if you fail, I will initiate when it begins.
Okay.
A day's worth of.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So we rolled. So I basically got to do like our roll. We rolled
3 of them.
3 times.
Just do 3 times. Be fine.
All right. So I'll just roll them up. A 5.
Good.
A 5. Oh, baby. And a 4.
Wow.
Ooh.
You held it together.
That's it.
March kept his eye.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
The old Caddick, campaigning, it kind of like kept him in.
It's a good environment. Let's hope it
Right.
stays good.
Okay.
So
You guys begin to march south towards your first settlement. It's much easier to march here. You're feeling the cold air off the water, even though it is bloody and such. It is much cooler.
The water is bloody?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was bloody.
It does look appetizing.
I'll try a bit to see, is it also salty?
It is also salty.
Like, is it salt water, but also bloody?
Yes.
Interesting.
Salt blood.
Do I feel like it would sustain me if I drank it? Or do I feel like it's...
I feel like you would roll. A 1 would
I'd be
hurt
like
you.
sick.
Yeah, 1 would make you sick.
Uh,
You could. I mean, you
What
have
have I
680
been-
souls to bite upon too. You could eat that.
What have I been eating?
Rodents. You just found lizards
Yeah.
and stuff.
Okay.
You said earlier.
He's like, thank God I did that.
Can any of the men try and fish the waters? See if they can...
They don't have anything except their swords and such. But you can, if you want to make that order.
Castaway style. Just
Yeah.
throw this.
Um,
Stab a
Do
fish.
you want to stop and fish?
how far? We have to stop somewhere with the bulk of the army. We don't want to bring them too close. How far away from the village?
You think less than a day?
Less than a day. Let's march a little more. Bring them to a few hours. March.
What if we send a
Not
couple of guys
far.
to like run really fast ahead of us, and then fish while we catch up to them?
No, let's march a little bit more. Get a little bit closer. I want to keep the main army only a couple hours march from the city.
Okay. Everybody roll once. This will be a roll that covers
6.
your entire journey to the city.
3.
Another 6 beached whale.
1.
Oh no.
6 seconds. 6.
Reroll. Oh boy, we're tearing through these.
Yeah, how do we have so many? Didn't we burn them all?
We
4.
bought some.
I've been buying them like crazy with my experience.
That was smart.
Okay, so you guys reach close to the city, and you can see that this, by chance, is actually a fishing village, as you might expect. Whether they're fishing what's in there, you don't know, but that's what it looks like it is. There are some small rowboats that are on the shore that are also out, probably about a couple hundred feet. So people have spears, and they're out there trying to spearfish. And this, you would say the small village probably houses around 100 people, if that. And it's all species and all walks of life.
Wow.
Any sense of vampires?
No crystalborn, though. You don't see any crystalborn here of any type.
Are they just normal people?
It appears to be.
I don't get any sense. Vampire sense?
You're not close enough.
All right, let's ride to whatever appears to be some sort of potentially communal type building, the biggest building in town.
How many people are you bringing?
Let's say
679.
no, like 12. We'll say 5. No, 5.
One guy stays.
15 guys, us and 10 knights.
15 guys. Okay.
Right? There's 5 of us and Valen, 16.
And there's 6 of us.
Okay, there's 2 of me, so 17 people.
Okay, so you guys travel down into this fishing village. Once you get close, you scan. You don't sense anything. As you get closer, you see that there's a bunch of turmoil. People see you and they're getting worried and they're scrambling. And there's 3 figures that walk out to meet you guys. 2 have blades. 1 seems to have like robes on. And they walk out to meet you.
I approach the guy. Well, all of them. Well met, good sir. My name is Lord Commander Caddick from the north.
I am Lowen. I represent our village. Why do you travel this way?
We march on the sunken city.
Why? Why do you do this?
We seek to destroy the necromancer once and for all. His dark heart lies there, one of them anyway. What do you know of it, if anything? What goes on in the sunken city?
Well, I'll tell you that the Sunken City are bold and brash. They have held their city to the vampires as a whole, but they sacrifice themselves to do so. They think they are righteous, and they have their new king, and they think they are succeeding in this world of darkness, but they are not. They simply made a contract, and that contract, as far as I know, is that they have to give up at least 5% of their population every year to the vampires, to the vampire Hex. May he be cursed.
Yes, Hex.
And his family, whoever made him.
I spit with the guy the second time. I see what happens.
Well, that is who we march against. We seek to undo the actions of Hex and all his kind.
Good luck to you. The vampires will kill you in the end.
We have,
Well, that may be. Nonetheless, we shall try. And I'm afraid I must ask that your people give what they can to our efforts, sir. I know you are a poor village, but...
For one, I am not going to give anything to all of you who are about to march to their death. It's not just they, or even the vampires you fight. There is the creature that is below the sunken city. That demonic worm of a witch or whatever it is.
Demonic worm?
I know she is called Soma.
Soma. Does that ring a bell to anyone?
no, but beneath the sunken city there is a large evil creature, you say?
Yes, it is some sort of... I don't know. It's been described as some sort of witch or worm. It crawls around in your mind.
Well, we...
Sounds very unpleasant.
Some say it is she has taken claim to the crystal.
Well,
That city is plagued. You march into something that is chaotic.
we understand that is a tall task, but that is what we must do. Now, we have already marched from the Red City, freed that from the clutches of the necromancer, defeated his forces there. It's not the same thing, I understand.
I do not know of anywhere else in this world except for where I am. So maybe your efforts are for something, or maybe they're for nothing. I do know that it is pure madness what goes on in the city to the south. This afterlife is true torture. Whatever you are here for, figure out a way to make it right.
Are you ever attacked here?
Once or twice in a few years. They don't go to the coast.
Who's they?
The vampires. They go to Sunken City, apparently, but they don't ride up and down the coast. The city is some sort of, like, pale comparison to the world that we knew. And the people who are here are obviously paying for their sins.
Yeah. We get that impression, but our goal is to help. That's what we're trying to do. Now, I understand. You are not interested in offering us anything.
We have nothing to offer. We fight hard to get what we can from the sea.
Where is there areas close by? We at least need water to sustain us for the march to the sunken city.
You can try drinking the water from the ocean. That is it.
What do you drink?
We are able to drink the water, but it takes a long time to purify it, to remove the salt. I bid you a fond farewell, and may you succeed and overthrow whatever is happening.
Do you know anything about this king?
He is somewhat new here. It's not just him, it's his family also. They've taken hold of it.
Do you have a name?
I do not.
Who's the one talking to us, by the way?
The one that introduced himself.
But like, is that
wizard.
the one with the wizard?
It looks like a wizard.
What are the other guys doing? Just standing there?
Very well then. Good day.
Good day to you.
Start walking back.
You guys walk back. You can roleplay.
Told you. Oh, now what?
I say we move on. Look for water and move on.
Before we go, I'm going to compel you to roll 3 times for OG Caddick. And this is right when the conversation ends.
Right. Is he gonna really take that disrespect?
There's a 1. I don't think you can re-roll these either.
Not me. Well, if that's your... I mean, I don't have any anyway, so... And if you can't re-roll, these are...
No.
Oh boy. There's the 1!
So, God, what do you do?
This is before we walked away, so we're all there.
This is right at the end when they start walking away.
Right. Everyone, I imagine like all of you, everyone else starts to walk
Caddick
away,
just stays
and
and looks
Caddick is
at
still
him.
just standing there. And is this how we will act? This old man has to greedily cling to his few scraps and crumbs, and we sacrifice the world?
They stop.
You will hand over half of all the supplies you have in this village right now.
Caddick. He turns around. If you try to do anything that is aggressive, we will slay you. Maybe your army will take this village, but everyone here in your commanding force will perish. Think carefully.
Well then strike now, for we return to our army, and we will come and take what we will. So, sir, that is already happening.
I see before me a weak man, not in control of his wits.
A bit touched by the desert sun.
He walks away, turns his back to you. If you want to roll, you can, or you can continue. Reroll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reroll it.
Oh!
You come out of it. He's already walking away. Everybody's looking at you like.
Pull it together, Caddick.
We do need water for our army. When we walk by, do we intend to leave all the supplies here with the rest of the army?
Is
we
it
must take something.
close to nighttime?
I'd say it's midday.
I suppose we'd better get back. Tell them to get going. Let's start walking.
Okay, start to walk back.
Perhaps we could offer them, I don't know, protection and a couple of men in exchange for water.
You guys reach your army. King Argon is there. The paladin, who has yet to really take part of any conversation, is there. But he's dealing with the troops.
So, I don't think this village has very much to sustain us, but they do have something.
Some of the knights come up. We should just take it.
Something...
This place is not about being kind. I know that I'm speaking above my place here in this abysmal army, but many of the men think the same thing. We are in the afterlife, and it is one of shame. To act with honor is the way of the fool. We will die out here. We must overrun these weak and feeble people so that we can save the greater, which is all the world, as it is explained to me. Yes, 100 will die. How many will be saved?
So you want to wallow in your shame, is that it?
No, I want to take the food and water for our men to fight.
What'd you do to end up here?
It's none of your business.
I bet it was something like this.
You're a vampire. You don't even get to speak.
I'll eat you.
Easy.
That's all I need.
Try it.
Wait for tonight, big boy. Give
do-
him a wink.
That's...
What's his name?
You don't know. Is that Andar?
Someone give me that guy's name.
Somebody...
He goes, don't tell him. He walks away.
so I can eat him.
Bill? Joe? Tell me!
He looks at Joey.
Joey.
Oh,
His name is Hutch. Got it.
well.
Well, it's reasonable for us to take something. But there was something about that man. Something odd. I don't know.
They've lasted this long.
Which
Here
man?
in this place.
From the village?
Yes. I mean, is he just so toughened and by this world that he should...
They weren't showing.
Be so
all their
stubborn?
cards, obviously.
I mean,
There's
it's...
definitely things he wasn't telling us, keeping from us.
Yes.
But
I mean, did he really think even that village could have bested the 15 of us? I mean, he perhaps knows some spells, but...
I don't think I have to tell you. I was very much on board with the "we'll ask and then we'll insist" kind of strategy. But like that gentleman who just walked up over here, kind of changed my whole mind about it. I have to say, it does seem very much like the morally incorrect thing to do to take.
I mean, morally, they ought not refuse.
Yes, but we can't. Look, I don't know.
It's all... This is shocking, really.
Well,
Our morality is not subject to theirs.
What a world we live... Our morality is subject to our own.
right.
Which-
So we can't say they're being bad.
And
so
they are not...
So it's all right for us to also be bad.
No. But it's quite vexing.
It is. I'll say this. Right?
That's
I
unethical even for them to refuse.
have.
It's what we would do.
I have touched this world
Can't blame him.
and been corrupted by it. Somehow, I do not think that's the key to success.
Oni, who's watching the show right now. Wow.
Oh boy.
What?
Nothing.
They've got pet
Right.
whales.
So,
Only put it all together, didn't he?
how thirsty is
One of
everybody?
the fans has figured out what's going on.
Oh, yeah, we better take this town out. I don't know who that would do.
Wait,
Oni figured out something that leads me...
Is it an illusion?
Don't worry, Oni, we'll get him.
I feel like out of game. I feel like every time your instinct is, "Oh, we should attack them," that's the wrong instinct.
Right. Actually, in this situation, kind of doesn't think we should attack.
Okay.
The whole thing seems quite... But what are...
Put yourself
How,
in their
when
shoes.
was the last time people had water? Are we out of those barrels? I assume we're gone. We've drank all the water.
Are you out of
Um,
water?
Oh, how much water? How long before we?
That water's gone.
We're 2 days from the sunken city, about, or more.
You would have added some days. 2.5 down. You're probably about 4 days. Well, you walked 1 day, so 3 days more.
Okay. The land is getting better, greener.
You're not getting any kind of encounters. You weren't getting them before, but you feel safer walking down the coastline. They told you that they don't see anybody. They're not getting attacked.
Do we see vegetation on the land?
Yeah, a bit, but not much.
We could start digging wells. We might hit water. It'll slow us down quite a bit.
They say they purify the seawater. We can ask them how they do it.
He said it takes time, though.
So it takes time.
How long before our presence is made known to the sunken city? We give them time to act. How about we... It sounds dangerously reckless, but just a forced march right now on the sunken city. Live off the land as best we can, and sneak over the walls and butcher their leadership when we get inside. Direct and to the point.
Well, hold
That's...
on a minute. Why are we attacking? Like, sunken city is not monsters, they said. It's not vampires.
This king seemed quite...
We don't know them. All we know is they're not vampires.
And a monster.
There's
Below?
a monster
They
beneath.
mentioned the monster below.
Right, but the king
That
and
might
his
be-
family, we don't.
Well, I'm not saying we
Maybe
have to
they're
butcher them.
enslaved to this monster. Maybe they need help.
Sneak into the city under the guise of night?
Yes.
We're the Knights of Andar!
Well,
Our armor glows in the sunlight. We're a beacon of hope for this entire world, Kadok.
yes, but hope can
Sneaking in the night.
Huzzah. press through, even in the darkest of moments.
I think what he's saying is, don't.
You are the Lord Commander of the Knights of Andar.
Yes.
Act as such.
Give me 3 rolls for OG Kadok.
Oh no!
Oh, buddy.
So it's got to happen, and then it's going to happen again.
Is it happening now?
Yeah.
Oh, so
1 and a 2 and a 5 you rolled, so the 1 and 2, they're a thing.
1 and a 2 and a 5. So there's 2 things.
Mhm. You can just butt in.
Okay, so you were just telling me. Wait again. You were saying the Lord Cap. Oh, I want to launch a night attack. It's a brilliant tactical maneuver.
But why are we attacking?
Right. That's I feel like when the vampires, but the vampires telling you, hey, maybe that's a little bit too aggressive.
No, it's just we're here to kill vampires. That's how I'm here. These aren't vampires. Why are we just instantly attacking them? That makes no sense. They're doing what we would do if we were stuck in this world. We should be respecting.
So we are here to kill vampires, then. But
Yeah.
Yes, Kadok, don't butt in now. I'm gonna say something ridiculous. You got the look in your eyes. Go ahead, let it out.
I thought you wanted to kill the necromancer.
Correct.
I wanna. Kill's a strong word. We want to stop the necromancer.
I'll kill him.
We want to. We want our world back.
Yes.
That's
Wow. Sunken City. The place where we must go, then. What do you suggest instead? Creston, we wander the land,
No, we go to Sunken City.
finding vampires, a vagabond's life.
No.
What do you suggest? Hutch, you want to stroll up to the gates and announce yourself?
Yes!
The Knights of Andar are here to save everybody. Brave Hutch, the up-jumped blacksmith, will lead the sunken city to glory. A new Archie Finn to everyone. Ha ha ha.
As I said, we march on the sunken city. Anyone behind those walls will tremble when they see 680 of the finest knights to ever grace this world marching on their gates. We do that, and we will take the city from them and find the heart and destroy it. Kadok, look at our men! King Argon! Why would we take what we've gained from the Red City and sneak into the sunken city in the darkness? What are you thinking? Are you even thinking? Or is it someone else doing the thinking for you?
You're right. You could just march right up to the walls. It would be easy for you. I grab the crystal rod.
He goes to grab the crystal rod.
Gaddock.
How do I feel? Does anything happen? I touch the crystal exposed. Can you actually just get my hands right on the crystal itself?
You grabbed it with one hand. What were you trying to grab? The
I want to touch the crystal itself, if I can.
Okay, I think you would be able to do it. I don't think he'd be ready for that. I don't think any of us are ready for that. So,
Is
I did it already.
it like out? Like,
It would be like on my back.
yeah, it would be like behind him.
I don't really see what's stopping him from lunging at him. really
Right.
quickly.
I mean, we're talking.
They're in like a
and I
fire
go,
conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
What is your intention? State your
I just,
intention.
right there. You see, it didn't even move.
Are you trying to pull it away from me, or are you
I just want to touch the
it?
crystal.
Okay.
I just want
touch
to get some hands on that crystal.
Looks like he's trying to touch your butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Right. People are like, what's he
Name your
doing?
intention.
I want to make a connection with this crystal. I feel like it would be beneficial to. I feel like there's a lot of power in there, and the necromancer, and just. I want to see what's going on in there.
Okay. You grab the crystal. All of a sudden, you look around, and you're in some sort of void, and you see there are countless numbers of souls around you, flying in the air and such. You can interact if you wish.
So I just see the souls. We're kind of still in our same area.
No,
Is that-
you're like somewhere else.
In like an ethereal plane almost. It seems like weird.
Either you're teleported or you're just seeing this.
I'm just seeing this, and there's souls just all around me.
Right, you don't see them. You're in some sort of void.
Souls of just all sorts of various people.
Right now, they're just shadows.
shadows.
One comes forward.
Who are you?
Well, Caddock, you're doing very well.
Do I know you?
Yes, I am you. And you are me. And soon, we will be one. Every day, that becomes more inevitable.
No.
Yes,
What is this place? These other shadows, who are they?
the souls that your friends carry around as trophies, captured by your friends. Why do they do such things? They don't care. The only one who cares is you. No one even bothered to look. But you did.
To look.
To look into the crystal. To see the souls that are harbored in there by the terrible being that is your friend. The miserable blacksmith. How many things has he forged in the last weeks? Nothing. What is his use? Nothing.
He is different from them.
He
Blacksmith
sways the
I
group.
knew.
He sways the group.
He speaks above his station now.
He does. Thinks he knows it all. Well, because he went to blacksmith school. Of course, he knows more than a Lord Commander. Or maybe he only knows things about metal and hitting it hard.
No. Hutch was always enthusiastic. Merely the
Right.
successes of his recent battles have filled him with
Right.
excessive optimism.
And he's
Could be explained away easily.
and so excited about the station of Lord Commander. I'm sure Lord Commander Hutch would ring a bell for him.
No one would talk. Certainly, William would be next in line. But such a station.
William doesn't have the gall or the guts to do anything. But your friend over here, he wishes to take your position.
No.
Free this world. Free the souls that are captured. They try to make you do things the old-fashioned way, but you know what is right. Do what is right, Caddick. Merge us together, and we will be powerful enough to open a gateway back to the world, to go home. It ends. It's only been
A second.
a second for you guys.
We didn't hear that like before.
No, not this time.
The only thing that's keeping you on your feet right now is your title of Lord Commander. Keep your hands from my things.
Do you hear a voice in your head? See, he desires it. He will try to take the ring from you before.
Merely admiring your weapon, Hutch.
I find other Caddick.
Who's right there?
First, I talked to old Caddick.
Do you have If you have any type of connection with this Caddick here, I suggest you speak to him now. If he doesn't put himself in danger, he'll put all of us in danger.
I don't know.
You didn't say you move away.
Hmm?
You didn't say you go anywhere else. Just so you know, you're having it right in front of the other Caddick.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you said-
sure. Yeah,
okay.
that doesn't
Just to be
bother me.
clear.
All right, everyone, just calm down now. Calm down. I kind of lead Hutch away a little then.
Okay.
For truth, I wonder if my presence seems to aggravate this Caddick even further. I fear I have little control over him. He seems to just lose himself in moments as this necromancer, but perhaps, what if we need to bind him at some point? We must seek his survival, but we may have to think if he makes a move like that again.
Reaction from the other Caddick who's right there listening.
No, I pulled him
He said he
away. a
pulled
little.
away. He said
Oh,
walk
okay,
away.
You see, he made. I mean, he's obviously we're talking about him, but
Okay.
you know,
Continue.
I'm looking back at him.
He is becoming more and more of a danger
All right, well,
every day.
okay, well, from now on, you don't bring that weapon within 10 feet of him.
This weapon might be the only thing that's holding him off.
Well, then you'll need room to swing it.
Fine.
Alright.
You do what you can to keep him in check. And if he needs to be laid out, I will do it.
That's the spirit.
He returns to the group.
Yes.
OG Caddick.
OG Caddick. Those are standing there.
There's no reaction to all this. You heard the first half of that conversation, then you guys walked away to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Get in the coffin.
I don't think he's so like blown. I think he knows that like Hutch is has very negative feelings about him at the moment.
I can't imagine why.
He's not like Caddick's not feeling like that self-conscious at the moment. The fact that like he just overheard that, I think at the moment he's still a little dazed from letting go of that crystal. He's still confused a bit and just kind of, of two minds.
Amused at all the chaos that is
A
causing.
little bit, and just also regular Caddick still kind of just, it's a confusing situation. He's just standing there for the moment.
Argon speaks up. So what are we doing? What's the plan?
Okay, plan 1, take the village. Option 1. 2, begin a series of digging wells in the countryside. That's what I would vote for, but I'm getting a sense that it's not popular among the group. 3, a frontal assault on the sunken city, in the hopes that the people in the, very potentially likely hope that the people will rise up and welcome us in against whatever oppressive monster seems to be living below the city and keeping them in fear.
I'm gonna throw something out there before you.
Keep rattling off.
We had one conversation with people who were here. And with that one conversation, we found out a plethora of information about the Sunken City that we had yet unknown, right? We understand there's a new king and his family who have recently taken over. We understand the Sunken City has a deal with the vampires to sacrifice some of their own population to keep them safe. And we have found out that there is some great creature beneath the city where we need to go to defeat the Dark Heart. And that great evil creature has the ability to, at least in part, control or attack your mind. This is in one, let me remind you, conversation that we had. So I suggest humbly, your Lord Captainship, that we perhaps have more conversations and perhaps try and find some information about the Sunken City that could help us make a decision about whether a frontal assault or a sneak attack or any attack at all is necessary. Perhaps these people, as you say, are longing for our assistance to destroy this creature beneath them. And if we find that out, we can go and offer that. We are a formidable force that does not exist anywhere else in this world. Let us not forget that.
Yes, indeed. Well, there's another village just south in the direction of the Sunken City?
Yes, one more.
Might as well head to the next village then, see what we can find out there.
Okay.
Or you want to investigate this city further?
I'm saying we're right here. There's a large number of people here.
You think they all know more than that wizard?
If I was playing the Nintendo Cat game, it would be like, do you want to go here? ... Or you could go here. Or, you could just...
Would you allow me to go back into the city and have a conversation with them?
Of course, by all means, Cole.
Thank you, Cole.
Okay, everybody feeling a little...
Who is traveling back?
I'm gonna say by himself.
Okay, let's everyone go to the Lord Commander for every single thing you want to do, because that's the way armies work.
I've never been in an army before. I don't know how they work. I thought of a friend or a companion, someone who I was...
Forgive me, sir, that was ungentlemanly of me.
I apologize.
Well, Sir William, please help Cole.
Absolutely. I'll go with him.
Yeah, I head back to the town.
Okay, everyone else stays there.
I go with him.
You two go back.
I'm going towards the town too.
The three of you go back.
All right.
You arrive, the same three come up.
All right. Hello.
Welcome back. Have you decided upon your raid?
No raid.
Right.
A smart move.
Yes. Well, it's not. We feel like it's the right thing to do, right? However, we are coming here with a request. If you feel fit to grant it.
As long as it's not for any of our food or water or supplies.
It's not.
Then make it.
As I mentioned to my companions earlier, just in one conversation with you, you gave us much useful information about the Sunken City that we did not know. I would ask for more information if you had it, sir. We plan to go there. We plan, if possible, to defeat the evil inside. The more information we can gain about it, the better our chances of success will be. And hopefully, if we succeed, or even if we fail and we weaken it, it will be better for you and your people here in this town.
What do you wish to know?
This ruling kingdom, this ruling king and his family that recently arrived, do you know anything about them at all?
I do not.
What they look like, race, where they came from?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
People just know there's some sort of new ruling force, which is odd, since the people had sort of council.
All right.
But now that council has been abolished. They seem to be defended well in there. But I tell you, they will be the first to fall if true battle comes to this realm.
Why do you say that?
You make too many deals. One is bound to fall and stab you in the back.
Understood.
You will be the powder keg that starts it.
Me?
All of you.
Oh, I was like, what? Did you know we were coming?
Do not concern yourself about what I know. Do not.
How can you be so certain that we'll be a powder keg?
Because you are an army. An army that has not been seen in this world ever. Of a city that is supposedly lost. Yet here you are, marching troops. The necromancer knows you're here.
He does.
The vampires know you're here. The sunken city probably knows you're here as well. And she knows you're here. And they all want something from you. You are the powder keg, waiting to explode. I want nothing to do with you, so ask your questions. Move along.
All right. We will be moving along as quickly as possible. Thank you for that. The creature that lives underneath the sunken city, do you know how long it's been there? Do you know what it can do? You said it can attack your mind as well. That
Some say that she was one of the first to come here. One of the demons that was slain during the Celestial War. At a time where demon slaying was popular. It was after Dragano. And the demons were falling left and right. Heroes rising up, of course, doing what they do best. Which is good for the world. But it brought her here. And now, she is the true torturer of the sunken city. Regardless of whoever is running it. What power do they have? We have the power here. I wake up when I please. I fish when I please. I walk when I please. And there, your name is on a list. You could be chosen to be sacrificed at any moment. And where will you go? You will go across the world to the east, to the citadel of the vampires. Do you know how many vampires are there?
no.
Millions of vampires. And do you know what they do when they come for the lottery? All the elites come and they parade around the streets, picking out the names of the ones that were chosen. They dine, they eat. It's something of a party for them. Meanwhile, everyone else just hides in their homes, begging not to be seen or heard. This is the place you march to. Where will you fit in with your army? Your red knights. I know this place. Those are not knights. Those are the feeble-minded. Those are the weak. The ones who gave up. And they are the ones at your back. Cowards, cutthroats, thieves. Because no noble soul would be here on purpose.
I take my whip and I toss it at his feet. I say, "We're of similar mind. We have a lot to talk about." I walk past him towards the village, I'm gonna go.
Stop.
What?
You are vampire.
That's right.
There's no way you're stepping foot into this village. With good intention or not.
I'll wait outside for you then.
Sure.
I walk off towards the village.
I don't know what just happened there. You're very insightful. Very knowledgeable about this whole world. I happen to think that my understanding of mortals.
I can never understand mortals myself.
You are not a mortal.
I am not.
Do you mind me asking? What are you?
Something that burns a lot brighter. I spent my whole life helping the Celestial War, saying that I could do something that my kind wouldn't. And I paid the price.
Does he look familiar at all?
No.
You're trapped here too, then, because of the sins you committed. Yeah.
My sins were I went against my own brothers. And there you are.
I'm sorry.
But I understand that. Which is why I do not fight it. And therefore my life is peaceful.
You have a problem with what we, whether we're successful or not, what we intend to do here, which is free everyone from this place. We intend to try.
You understand only the most primal form of this place. I see what you see. You see a place that is in flux. The timeline is destroyed. You see my friends here, they don't understand such things. They just kind of look at him like almost their look is too gray. They do not understand. The timeline is in flux. I can see all around you the temporal energy. You are caught within it. Mortals that don't belong, who think they can make a difference. Always the way to die first. There is so much more. This world connects so much more. It's not just the prime material plane. It's to the realm of Andar. To Andar himself. To the Star Path. A place you know nothing about. The necromancer can escape all sorts of ways. Life is different than you can understand in your mortal brain. Even as a tree as yourself, who imagine has the years above your friends. To know a thing is to know a thing. And that's what it takes. Guesses and assumptions and feelings and thoughts will not save you here. So take your army, walk south, and go to whatever realm is left after this one.
All right. I thank you for your time and your honesty, as confusing as it may be.
Good day to you, sir.
Peaceful.
Turns around and walks away. He walks up to you. Yes.
What your people do here?
Fish. Live.
Yes, I respect it.
Great.
But I think we could work together in a sense.
Right. You fish the left side. I'll fish the right.
No,
I'm not teaming up with you, vampire.
I know you do more here.
Your kind feasts upon my village here.
The only thing I want to do is destroy vampires.
Go do it.
What else is going on here? There's no reason you wouldn't be overrun by vampires.
Let's just say they fear the things they cannot control. And they cannot control me.
Why is that?
Because I am more powerful.
How so?
Let's just leave it at that. What do you want from me, vampire? My alliance?
In a way.
You do something to impress me, and I'll give you that alliance. But you won't.
What would impress you? Name it.
Living this long, I don't know. You impress me, and I'll find you.
All right. Kind of linger around the edge of town. I don't make my way back to the army yet.
Okay.
Just chilling.
Go home, vampire.
We,
Are you eventually going to walk back? That's where we're going to jump to.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. What are you going to do?
I'm chilling out there.
Okay, and then?
Think of that later.
All night.
do a cartwheel. See if that impresses.
Yeah.
Wait. Was that a cartwheel?
Whoa!
Color me impressed. Look at mine. They're terrible.
Go sideways.
You guys go back. Let's start wrapping this up. What are you going to do? Give me a hard decision. 30 seconds. What's the call? You're not there.
No.
Just to remind them.
We fill you in on everything that we got told, so that you're all up to speed on that.
So, based on all this information, then, what is the recommendation of the War Council?
Keep the army moving.
We have no choice but to go to Sunken City.
Yes, of course.
What are we else to do?
What when we get there? We're of two minds.
We try to make peace. We try to let them see us through the crystal. If they do not, we will find a peaceful way to do it. If we cannot, we fight.
Well said. Onward!
What do you think? Do you agree?
I've already made my intentions clear.
That is my vote, and I am not in charge.
Right. Onward! Hutch, let's go.
All right, onward.
Is everyone not Kraston? Is everybody else here start to march? Okay.
Yeah.
You start to march. You're marching right around the town where Kraston's doing cartwheels.
From Craston.
Don't forget your whip.
Do they see me? I was trying to not be seen by them.
Oh, okay.
I'm leaving. I'm not staying with the party at the moment right now. That's
Oh.
what I'm putting down.
Oh, he's going rogue.
Yeah. I'm not here next week, so I was segueing away.
Oh, clever.
Clever, yeah. Yeah, I think we're ready to go.
What is Creston doing?
I can't see him. What do you mean? I thought he's with the army. Didn't he come back with the cold? And
No.
Haddock, you take the army to the Sunken City. I'll find Creston.
I go off to find Creston.
Very well, sir.
Okay. You guys head south towards the Sunken City. It is... I want to move to the next section just to leave you right there, but... You guys march a day. You don't see Hutch or Kraston. You continue to march? Or do you wait?
Continue to march.
Continue to march, second day. No Kraston, no Hutch. The third day, you arrive at the Sunken City. It looks like the Sunken City in an apocalypse. For those of you that heard tales of the Sunken City in the realm when it was run by necromancers, it looks the same. When you arrive there, you see it looks like every single citizen is along the walls, just standing there. And outside the Sunken City, there's zombies, a sea of them, just trying to get in or just standing there. There's wooden spears fashioned coming out of the bottom of the walls. The walls are a bit crumbled. And you see there's some sort of movement at the middle. Some sort of commander is getting ready to speak, or a diplomat perhaps, or something. Argon looks at you. It's up to you.
How many zombies?
There's at least over 1,000.
Walls are lined.
Yeah, they don't seem to be
But
moving. They're kind of just mulling around.
shall we approach? And
You're at the distance where you could yell if you want to.
They see us coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
More along.
So, greetings, Sunken City. We come in peace.
You see movement on top. You hear something, and you see a head pokes up. Who the hell is this?
Vampires not like other foes. Attack not with just their swords and strike you down. They can change a man